check Instagram and Twitter. Quite healthy. I'm a terrible singer, so I don't know. Probably at the moment it would be gym. I think is a good way to pass the time. Just started reading as well, and probably Wi-Fi. I think that's the main thing in China. For me, I'm quite close to him, so I'd say Matt Sell. I think there's a couple of other players, but for me, Matt Sell's easily the funnest. I think just when you lose and they have to cuddle you and stuff like everything's going to be okay, I think that's quite frustrating. I think it's the last thing you kind of want to do after you've just lost, but obviously to some fans it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, and obviously they just want to kind of be there for you when you lose, but it's quite hard to take. A car or a watch, I think. I used to be, when I was younger, I used to be quite impulsive. Now growing up, I can kind of step back and have a think about it for a couple of days, but when I was younger, if I wanted something, when I first got money, I'd probably just go out and buy it. I think when I was younger, my dad was looking after me one day. I can kind of remember him just playing with his friends, with his brother, and all of a sudden he kind of invited me to have a few shots, and sort of went from there really. It would have been Ronnie growing up, I think. Ronnie and probably John Higgins as well. I think both their games are kind of how I'm trying to base mine. I think trying to take a little bit of each player. Obviously Ronnie for the attacking side and John Higgins for the safety, and kind of the all-round game. Winning the UK Championship, getting to the final of the World that year was good. It was an amazing atmosphere and great to be there, but kind of winning the first big one on UK soil really. This year I think against Rory it was kind of a bit heartbreaking. No, I couldn't really play properly at 5-4 down. It was kind of, I knew what was going to happen, but you just had to kind of go out there and just hope something drastic is going to happen and the luck's going to change. It'd have been good to play Stephen Hendry at his best. I think that's the one player I would have loved to have known how good he actually was. Best advice would be just to practice as much as possible. I think over the years it kind of goes up and down, it fluctuates a little bit. I think at the moment of practicing not as much as I ever have, but probably a lot more intense in the actual practice. I think go through spells of kind of getting bored. I don't love the game as much as a few of the other players, so I've kind of got to compromise, and when I do go to tournaments, it's important to be 100% when you get there. I think the World Championship final in 2011 was probably the best. Definitely to win the World Championship, but it would be nice to sort of get back to world #1 if I can play in enough tournaments and kind of hold that position for a couple of years.